Hello folks, welcome to another episode. In today's video we're going to be working on this oak tree. Now, as you might recall, this oak tree we actually obtained from a neighbor's backyard. And I guess that the reason why it has been able to grow so much is because of the type of container that it's been in. So let me get you a little bit closer and we can take a look at the tree. Alright, so as you can see right here, we have this oak tree, but we have it on a aquaponic pot. The reason being is because I ran out of containers, but at the same time I also read that having a bunch of holes on a pot can actually increase the level of oxygen, which can ultimately increase the speed of rate in which the tree can grow. But for the purpose of the video, what I want to do is to just pretty much give you folks an update of how well this tree is developing, and also be able to cut back to the size of the branches. But I also want to show you this other one. Now, this other one, I'm not sure if it's actually because of the root system or what other factor it has been, but as you can see, it doesn't have quite a lot of growth. I'm guessing that the top area of it is actually dead already, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on just for now in order to see if I'm going to have any more buds along the trunk, just the same way that I have some buds on this one as well. The only difference between these two containers is that this one does not have any other holes around, but it has the same exact soil, so maybe it's just the type of tree or the conditions that they've been living in, but they have been placed in the same exact spot. But as you can see, this one has more vigorous growth, and we're just going to take advantage of that. So in my previous video, I indicated that I want to increase the ramification of this tree. Now, I don't mind, however, keeping the same size of thickness when it comes to the branches, because I ultimately want this tree right here to stay small. I'm not planning on necessarily getting it to be super taller or anything. Might actually just let this one right here become the new leading branch, but ultimately I want it to be about this height over here. So I'm content with the height of it, and if the branches do get thicker at some point, then I'll be okay with it. But in order for me to start increasing the ramification on this tree, I need to definitely cut back, and I feel like right now it's the perfect time to do it, because some of these oak trees, just kind of like the peach tree that I have, it ramifies a lot better if I were to do it in the early spring and then again sometime in the fall. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with that. Now, as you can see right here, just like on a Japanese maple, we have more buds coming back over here, and what I want to do is to just pretty much get a little bit closer to where the buds would be, and then just cut off the tips of these. We have two buds right over here, and in order to get it as close as right there, we're just going to go ahead and cut to the size. So let me see if I can adjust it over here. On the actual branch right here, we can see that there's more buds coming in from this side, so that's exactly where I'm going to be cutting as well. Now, out of these two, I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and keep them in for now. Ultimately, this one I'm going to have to just bring it down, and one of them is just going to continue to grow so that I can actually just continue splitting it. But if I recall, I think this was the back of the tree, this was like the front, about right here. We have more little buds sprouting from this side, so I might actually take advantage of those, just continue let them growing, and then hopefully as we just continue to rotate the tree and the years comes by, I'll be able to just ultimately continue to figure out a new face of the tree. I really want to put this tree in a circular pot. That way it doesn't matter on which place that I can face it, it will just look all natural throughout. But yeah, as for right now, if it were to be standing on a regular square pot, I think this right here would be sort of the front of the tree, and I would just try to bring in the branches a little bit closer as they continue to bifurcate. But yeah, as for right now, I'm only going to leave this apex the way it is, and hopes that this right here can actually get thicker, and maybe just at one point bring this branch down and then have it split from there. Alright, so for now, let me just see if I can add some wire to a few of the branches that are still able to be bent. Alright, so now that I have actually put a little bit of shape onto these branches, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it the way it is right there. I'm going to go ahead and also leave the apex. Let's see. Also go ahead and leave the apex right there. That way we can thicken up this part of the trunk, and also see if we can come up with another type of canopy at the top. Alright, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you like it. And if you do so, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below if you want to see an update of another tree, and I'll see you next time.